My name is Claire Lemete and this is Spiritual America. So I used to have an art gallery in this space before I opened the boutique, and we found out that the artist Richard Prince had a show here in the 80s called Spiritual America. He used pictures of Brooke Shields when she was very young and she was nude, so it was a little controversial at the time. But the name of the store has nothing to do with the content of that show, it's just referring to the history of the space. He made all those nurse paintings that were inspired by those pulp nurse novels. So that's why we have those like vintage books, like just referring to that. The jewelry is very interesting actually, because with jewelry it's easier to have things coming in more often than with the clothes, because it's not like as seasonal. So I try to really have things that you cannot see everywhere else. A lot of designers from the West Coast as well as designers from New York. I just look for things that are like interesting and innovative, and like things that I don't see everywhere else and that I like. So we have a mix of young, emerging New York designer, and then I try to blend that with like more established European lines. Vanessa Bruno, Hussein Chalayan, and then we have a lot of American designers as well that are mostly based here. Morgan Carper, she's a New York-based designer, and it's just a beautiful, flawless dress. Again, like very easy, but like dressy and like interesting. This is an example of this line Chalayan. I think this is so cool. It's called the shirt skirt. So it's like the bottom of a shirt, and the print is he's originally from Cyprus, and it's a print of a cave in Cyprus. So I think like this is very unique, but very wearable at the same time. I think it's good to have always a really good sandal in the summer, especially in New York. This is a good example. This is Marlene Berger, and I think they're great because they're very like sleek and minimalistic looking, but they can go with anything and still be like dressy and comfortable. So we just expanded, we just opened the back, so it's a little bit larger now, which is really nice. It kind of changes the whole shopping experience. It makes it much more comfortable. People like to hang out here and spend a little bit more time here, so it's nice.